Better?
So we are here with Mike Lee, and he's training too, Ben, and who else? And Keith.
It's not coming forward. So, oh, I see. Just go slow. Go slow. Even this way, like, see what's going on. Okay. This one feels right. Gotcha. The other side feels, yeah. So, it should be coming in. Both of them all time. I know, we're breaking down class.
No, you're not. You know, I'm watching, and you're using the ball coming in.
Yeah.
Where we stem from anyway.
Yeah.
But so he's here, right? And he feels he's flowing towards the center, right? Because he's going forward. You don't want, like you said, you don't want this because there's nothing here, right?
You know what? I need to be sprinkled.
Yeah, right. Right. Good. Good. That left arm sort of friction rubbing the hair off my arm. That's good.
Look, see how we're doing with shirts. It's gonna mess you up though.
Yeah, you're good.
No, that's that's not.
So what we're doing here, Ben and I are just doing the overarm under exercise and rolling. We always start out with the double arm exercise. You guys, we talked about before. Springing forward at the top. I'm springing forward at the top to meet the energy. This exercise was developed by Jesse Glover. It's to help people develop the upper back muscles for sticking and punching, because he said that when working with Bruce, he used to, his shoulders and everything get burned out, so he came up with these exercises as something to do. So the underhand position, the overhand position, now we're going to switch. I'll be in the underhand position, then in the overhand position. And again, you just meet the opponent's energy. You're not trying to muscle through. You're trying to just enough energy to negate what they're doing, to meet them. You spring forward at the top. You know, so I'm slightly higher, taller than Ben. Not higher, oh wow, I don't know. It's taller than Ben. With blending perimeters also. So he's pushing in, that's great. He's going forward, but he's pushing in. If he's pushing in too far in, that's going to allow me to slip and roll. Or, as Jesse would have us do, if he's pushing too far in again, I just roll. So turn everything away from me. I can attack him here or there, right? And the same thing with here. If he's rolling and I push too far in, that allows him to roll and pull or lock and back fist or straight punch, either one. So we do overarm underarm exercise with Kiev. So right foot is forward, right-handed, left foot is forward, left-handed. We right foot our power side forward, non-classical. We don't want to be back here. This is in Wing Chun, they call that the elbow pocket. You know, because if your arm down by your chest, you bring them up here. That's just a natural pocket for this. And it's basically the same thing in most Wing Chun schools, that you'll see people punching the outer gate punch out at the inner. This is an inner gate punch. But for the purpose of this exercise over here, his energy's going forward like this, right? For me, and then he turns up, brings forward, right? Not an energy there. Well, that's all right. That's what I want. the person in the open hand position controls that energy by bringing their elbows closer together. So I can turn it up and work your shoulders a lot, or as I relax my elbows and feel different. I do. Right away, right? So you want to vary that a little bit. You don't want to keep it too tight where he can't lift his arms after a while. You want to just, enough to negate, have him work his upper back and shoulder muscles. Like this motion from sticking, punching, body techniques. All right. So, and then we go to just an alternating roll. If I was here, right. And Ben throws the hand up to the block. Okay, so basically, I said this before, I try to teach a lot of stuff that Jesse and Ed and Jim gave me, predominantly from Jesse's third book, New Non-Classical Kung Fu, because it gives you a good core, basic mini system. The stuff that I got from them, it sticks to the, well, I just quote Ed Hart. Ed just told me, he said, look, stick to the core stuff. The core stuff, he said, when I spent a couple weeks with him back in the late 70s, he said the core stuff is straight punching, sticking, and closing. And the miscellaneous stuff was finger jabs, low kicks, and grappling, right? But he said if you stick to the core stuff, you shouldn't have any problem. So I focus a lot on sticking. Sticking is just an exercise. I tell the guys in class it's like a chessboard, right? It's a math board. We're just we're solving a problem. So then I have this problem, right? And I present this problem to him. See, his answer was, I thrust forward here. And I know in order to protect my face, I've got to thrust forward to meet that energy. That's what I was doing. I was coming there, but his answer was here. If we're doing this and I go to the outside, he thrusts forward again. That's a good answer. Very good answer. I'm gonna make one interpret here. From there, no. Right now, just where he is. Because you're coming from the outside, right? You feel that as opposed to more of a ball, right? No, either one is right. Because the answer's four. You got an answer. I told you right away. That was a good answer. I like that answer, right? Because my weapons are turned away from you, and you are right on me, right? That's what you want all the time, right? You always want to put yourself in a position where, I want to turn this side. So you do the technique.
For which? For
Anything you want to do. Just so I'm turning away from Ben, and he can attack me. You get my arm trapped here, he's trapped here, and you also take my upper arm and it punches me. All right? So, in effect, what he's done, he's turned, again, this is a chessboard, right? So the pieces are even. You do the same technique again. He's got the pieces now, my pieces are here. I've lost my balance for a split second. He's got me trapped here, he's got me trapped here. So my pieces are ineffective here, right? It's not effective at all. But he can attack me at any time with either hand. And that's what Jim DeMille was talking about when he said trapping hands. It's simply a method, it's simply a method to get the hands out of the way so you can hit the guy. That's as basic as you can get with Chi Sao. So he said in an article in Inside Kung Fu years ago that Jim DeMille did, that Bruce's shift from Chi Sao to Fong Sao. Well, yes and no. Yes, he was focused on Fong Sao at the time, but he didn't mean that he just stopped doing Chi Sao. He started focusing, showing people how that plays into trap. Because again, here, this is a contact, right? You're never gonna fight like this. Ben and I have static. I don't want Ben. Okay, we're gonna fight. We're gonna start there, right? But if I make a motion to Ben, he knows what to do, right? If we do with a box out, straight punch, enter on the right knee. So this is here, right? So this is the threat, right? Number one, if it gets to this point, we're this close, it's over anyway. All right, because going back to one of the basic principles of Tao Wing Chun Do, I'm well inside kill range. This all talk should have stopped a long time ago. All right, but on this, in this situation, again, okay, from a sticking point, this is here. All right, his right hand's here, and this hand is here. All right, so what are we doing? From here, that's that. You know, so I'll just work, I guess, lead. Number one, I wouldn't be, yeah, we're right here. I wouldn't be here. But if this is not a threat. These guys know that, but just so everybody not watching knows, this is a threat, but it's not really a threat because I can just go right over it, right? This is more of a threat because I got to clear that to get to him. All right? So I clear it that way, right? And come in that way, right? That's what we want to do first. Okay. So from a sticking point, right? How does that work? Right? So Jesse says just over the arm, under the arm, or down the middle. Good. You know what? I said good. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but you caught it right away. That's just important.
You not chasing hands. That's because the hand is trying to hit you, and you're trying to stop the hand.
But it's not, though. It's like saying the bullet's shooting at me, not the gun.
Right.
It's what's behind it that's coming at you. If you're chasing a hand and you grab it, the elbow's still there.
Oh.
The weapons are still there. It's an instinct that you gotta unlearn.
That's it. Because what he just said, chasing the hand. So he's here, right? And I did this, and he went out there, right? Whereas if we just maintain perimeter control and answer the phone, right? I'm coming here.
Got it.
So he was saying, you know, I shouldn't have been chasing the hand. I should have been just answering the phone. And see, he's already set up to follow with that other hand. No, this one. This straight down. Yeah.
Oh, straight down?
Yeah, you can go straight, bang. Because, you know, I'm here, right? It took me all this time to come here, you bang. All right? So, like I said, with the chessboard, we're always trying to get to the point where, boom, boom, one person's trying to catch up to the other person, or I'm turning this person, right? That's what we're really trying to do, turn this person so he can't react. His weapons are turned away from him. Mine are on him. I've got his arm trapped here, I grabbed him here, trapped here at the forearm, and also I'm at his tricep, pushing forward towards his spine that way, so he's off balance. So all of that at the same time. So straight punching, sticking, and closing. You know, we're practicing here, and this is sticking, right? Sticking still, right? Closing, I'm moving in on him. He's moving in on me. See, he's got me turned. Here, from this point, you pop down with this one and punch, hey! There you go, all right? Yeah, come in a little bit. So, that makes sense? Mm-hmm. All right, so again, underarm position, overhand, upper arm position, flowing forward, or just roll. We don't want to press down, right? See what's behind it, like, and then snap back up. So you want to flow forward. Remember that ball I was thinking about? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's different. Good. He had the stupid trap for a split second. These guys, if you watch, you know what I'm talking about, the stupid trap. The stupid trap is, here, let's see, let me put myself in the stupid trap here. Here. You know, no, yes, so you can see that. I call this a stupid trap because he's pressing down on my right arm and my left arm is holding his left arm, right? So it looks as though, and I am trapped for a split second, but I call it a stupid trap because he's pressing down here and you feel like, oh, both arms are trapped. When in actuality, all you have to do is that. And you're out. Because you're holding his arm, he's not holding it. for that arm. So again, boom. See, so if you press down and punch forward, boom. It's your vertical fist, so three fist. Right, yeah, there we go. Now, if you're gonna punch down the center line here with the punch, you can punch this way but right, because you don't want to take a chance cutting your fist on the teeth, right? So Kim's got me here, right? That's even better, chin jab, because now he can palm the chin and claw the eyes at the same time. Oh, W.E. Fairbairn. No, I sent you guys this stuff on W.E. Fairbairn and British Commando Tactics, right? If you notice, and it's on YouTube, W.E. Fairbairn Hand to Hand. It's about a 12-minute video. I think it's in, I want to say, it sounds German, but it's not German. But he does, it might have been Dutch, yeah. Because, but he did something in there similar to the big fight, but he used a palm move. You saw that? You know, when he's here, he's just practicing bench going forward like that, but lead hand, and he's practicing closing on the guy. And he's like we do with over right hand, over right lead. He came in with that palm strike, tiger claw, chin jab to the face, which is good for here. And you want to, when you get something like that, you said those are here. You want to take this. What Ed would do is cinch up a guy's head like this, lock his arm in here like this, and he'd try and run his head into something solid. All right? You see if the physics still holds true. Can he get this solid mass through that solid mass? But that's what they would do. So how would that work from sticking? I just deal with this. Okay, so if I'm going here and do what Fairbairn did here. Now from the side here, Kim's weapons are turned to the side. This is the same thing I just did with Ben, right? On the other side. Okay, if I'm going to the right side, here. Again, I'm pressing down in. You see his balance is effective. Bang. I'm trying to hit anywhere from here down to here. And I can cover more area with this. It's better if I smash into the ear because that concussion could rupture the eardrum. It's going to just about hit him for a few seconds. He's going to get tinnitus briefly, so his head's going to be spinning. But it doesn't take a lot of force to do damage with that. I mean, and then if you're worried about your hands and punching and not hitting somebody right, this is always good because you got three weapons really with your hand open like this. Actually more, but the main three are finger jab, the edge of your hand, and the palm hit. All right? So you can use that. You can use that here. Palm heel, or edge of your hand, palm heel, thumb to the eye. Right? Press down, punch. Keep going. So, again, this goes back to straight punching, sticky, and closing. So I want you to practice that one when we come in.
Bring the arm down, push over.
Push over. So against a right, you remember, right? You remember, right? Against the right, so you would pop. You would roll up, right, boom. So my weapons are turned away from Kiev. He's got this, trap my arm here. Now he's got a shot here. He can use a punch. He can use a palm strike. He can even chop this way, right? There's other things here, and I have shown these, but here he can go to sort of a grappling motion where you push my head down and twist my arm out and turn it. And I didn't fall that way because I'm older. I don't want to get flipped on my back at 69 years old. You know? Like, oh, my back.
One of the old Ed Hart videos where he just like beats the hell out of these younger dudes.
Yeah.
And then he explains the thing, but he smoked all day, so he's like, what I did there.
Yeah,
And he gets him every time, but still.
Yeah.
God
God bless his soul, God bless him. Yeah, and everybody who's ever met Ed said that about him. You know, he was a chain smoker and a coffee drinker. All right, and when I spent that time with him, this was when you brought that up, brought back memories. Like Chris Charles, the guy he's working with in the video, and Teddy's Ed's son. All those guys were students of Ed's. I met Teddy when he was 17. Charles I met later on when Fernando and I went to Seattle, right? But Chris Charles spent, I think, like 25 years with Ed, right? Yeah, that was something else. But I met Ed before Jesse's third book came out. That's when I was there. Anyway, he was always smoking, always drinking coffee. He didn't, I'm particular about placement and everything. I tell you guys all the time, and that comes from Ed. Like, we're sticking, right? And if I feel like that Ed is going here or something like that, I said, well, okay, feel the difference between that and this, and I'll point that out to you guys. Ed would do that. Jim would do that. But Ed he'd throw a straight punches. I'm just reflecting now, Ed could throw a straight punch and hit you with as much force from here, from the center of his chest, the middle of his forearm, or just wrist over wrist, and take you out and knock you on your butt with any one of them. All right? He could knock you out without any telegraph, any giveaway in the punch.
It seemed like the less control he had, the more damage he was doing.
Yes.
He'd be like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah.
It's just 3 feet away on the floor.
I know that was the same thing with Jesse and with Ed when I was there, right? And all the years I know him, right? And with Jim. It's just that these guys, they're not trying to hurt you. It just happens, right? So most people look at that like and say, well, I don't want to get beat up touching hands with these guys. I wanted to know, okay, what did I do to cause that to happen? Like I said, this is the chessboard, right? What did I do to cause that back fist to come and hit me in the mouth, right? What caused it? What did I do to cause him to, press down, trap both my hands, punch me? What caused that, right? How come I got smacked? Show me so I don't get hit again. That's what I wanted to know. Show me so I don't get hit again. Just like when we're doing this and I do this and you answer the phone, right? That came from me sticking hands with the guy who introduced me to stuff, Herb April. And Herb was just rolling back fist me. So I said, well, how can I do this where I'm not gonna get hit? Well, I came up with this. It wasn't something that was new that I invented. So I'm like, it's always been there. But you start to look at what you're doing. Sorry. You know, I had a Jesse flashback. I touched your foot and there's that eye. I said, sorry. That's what Jesse would do. So we're here. If I'm rolling to a back fist, Ben answers the phone. It looks like, okay, it's a 50-50, right? He's got me, I've got him. No, it's not. It is if he doesn't react quick. But if he just twist towards this way, he could do that, or he could just answer the phone and just drop the hammer. No, we're here. I'll do the answer phone stuff. So we're here. I've got this. If this is on here, and you try to roll to the outside, your back is on the inside. So if I try to roll to the outside to do a back fist, see how I just flopped right in. So you just went from, like I said, okay, so these are positions, right? I can either attack over the arm, under the arm, over the arm, under the arm, or down the middle, right? And like we just did, Ben just met that energy and tried to send me this way, so I still go over the arm. I'm sorry, Ben. All right, so here. Right. So again, that's it's a version of the stupid trap. Why was it a version of the stupid trap? Go back. Okay, instead of going up and over, go up and forward. Yeah? No, go up over your arm and forward. Now you reverse the whole thing on me. Right? You see? So it's a continuous chess game. That's why I look at it. And the only reason I say it's a chess game is because people play chess or they've seen a chess game and it's a game of, okay, yeah, I've got to make this move, they got to make this move. I can bait them this way. Or some people don't fall for those things, right? But certain things they do go for it. But if you get better, right, the more you practice, just like math, right? The more you do it, like when we do this, these guys know now, answer the phone, right? Answer the phone. But when they first answered the phone, like you used to originally, it was out there, but the phone was not for somebody else. The phone was for Ben. Answer the phone is for you, right? It's for him, right? So, but again, here, he's got this, he could just, this hand come down there, bang. That's 2 shots, all right? Same thing with the Fuchs shot position. We're here, right? If my hand's here like this, he knows there's no energy flowing towards him, right? He can just go straight forward. But now, counter that, right? And the reason he's able to counter that is because I'm here and I went across the center line. Again, my weapon was turned away from Ben. He's got both hands, he can lock and wide back fist, right? And then we'll go back and do that again. So we're here, boom, and do lock back fist down. Once you drop down from here, no, this way. So in Wing Chun Do, Wing Chun circle hand, you grab it by my try to slide down to here and spin me, and then bang. So he turned me from one side to the other. All right. So we went here, boom, and then we came over, boom, and then this with
This one or
this is
Okay.
with your right hand. You just right and pull, bang. All right, boom. So what was in effect? This is happening. This is like we're here. Bad posture. That's correct. So we're here, right? He blocks, boom, right? We can go this way. Now, okay, still pull and punch. Here, I can do this, I can go to the other side, pull and punch, press, punch, go under. So I can go above or below the arm, okay? But what I wanted to do was this. When he's here, with this other arm, which is spin me here, back, sorry, here, there.
Okay.
All right? So, you hear, boom.
Got it.
All right. So let's do that for a minute. I want you to come in. You roll to the back fist. Boom. You don't get it. So you drop this down. Listen, see, I got both arms here. Spin, turn, bang. All right. So again, so you roll. When you're doing it, you got to control this too. Boom. Drop here. Keep forward pressure here. Here. You don't want to grab here. You don't want to grab here. You got a clear shot. You want to grab here. Boom. I pulled him into it, but like glasses. Now, I spun him away from me, but if he angled it just by accident, this is the type of thing Herbert said, you get hurt by accident. By accident, if he just falls into me, boom, chessboard is rearranged again. All right?
So that's the counter.
And if you
There's a counter to everything.
And if you wouldn't have turned me enough, then I would just backstep and we'd be reset, right?
Exactly. So that's the whole thing, right? Is you want to turn my weapons away from you so you can attack me and I can't attack you. And if I start to turn towards you, you can count again. See how you turn my weapons away from him and he's on me. That's always what you're trying to do. All right? Because it don't make sense. Okay, let's fight. I want you to be ready because I'm coming. Right? How much sense is that, right? Okay. So what I did here is I rolled to back fist, boom, he answered the phone, he blocked that, I dropped down, pressed in, and it's hard to grab it. So in this situation, no, don't do what. If that happens, right? Because there's no be all end all. If you can't grab here, you can grab pull it. I'm not gonna grab your shirt and pull it, but ideally, because you want to grab and pull. You want to grab and turn, bang, bang. So when I turn here, boom, boom. But what I was saying before is if he lets this lead fold, bang. So when I do this, let's go back here. I go this, boom, he answers the phone. So you see, this is sort of like a Philly shell when you look at it from a boxing perspective, right? So I drop down here. I'm trapping the upper body by doing this. I want to turn him hit and keep him off balance. Because he's sitting there, he knows that he can fall in. He starts to subconsciously think, I can fall in on him. So, right, that's why I plant that's the reason why I plant that seed with you guys. So you know it.
Right.
And then I want you to start subconsciously doing it too, right? Because that's how we get it, right? By practicing it, right? So we're here, and you answer the phone, right? I can't get that, you know, now here it's hard to reach, right, because you're turning that way, so I gotta grab here higher, spin, and do that. I gotta keep you up, like Ed said, shut them off and close. Keep punching, right? So, what I want you guys to do is just take turns from here, roll, control here, roll, back fist. If back fist gets hit, fine. If it doesn't, fine. Drop down here. See how I'm pressing down and in? Here, and where you can grab here. You know, yeah. It just kind of cups around.
It's almost like a bomb when you come from
Yeah.
like a low,
Yeah.
low bomb.
Yeah, so this in Wing Chun Do, this is the Wing style. In classical Wing Chun, right? But it's a body trapping technique in Wing Chun Do. So here, there, boom, boom. Now I notice at that time as I came around, this hand was checking both of those, right? So it depends. Here. Right, so here, answer the phone, drops down, spin, punch, punch.
What's the beginning again?
Oh, we're here, we're just rolling.
No, but I mean for him.
For me? Okay, so I'm boom, answer the phone. Now I just drop down. I'm still controlling this, right? I still feel here. And I drop down and then press down. This is here, that's trap. Sort of like the super trap, but it's not. Now here's the thing. If you're here, that ain't gonna work. Why? Because you're already on my center, right? And you press forward, I can't really get, I can't get leverage.
Okay.
All right? So here, right? See, now right, see, because again, as I told him that, he instinctively knows.
I'm not on my elbow either.
Exactly. All right. So again, it's like the Filipinos say, with you know, for every in the Filipino martial arts, for every lock is a key, and they gave you a key. You know, it's not a be all end all. There is no be all end all in anything.
Well, that's like in non-classical, everything is about a fist and a half.
Right.
Because then, like, if you're here, it's already kind of over.
Right.
But as long as you're that distance, you still have force. You have like force in your structure.
Right. Exactly. You might have a good point, Ben, because it's, you know, you'll see people start, they'll do a punch here. You can't punch it. You know, not straight out. You got to have it turning towards the opponent. Because if you have your fist flat on your chest, right on the flat, right, and you're going to punch.
Yeah.
But if you ain't, you know, this way so they can see. But if you aim your fist towards me and punch, see, I can't stop it. I can't stop it. So I want you guys to just roll. We'll do it slow. So we'll do it slow. So you're rolling, and then answer the phone. Let them drop down. Do this. You try not to get this gap in there. If there's a gap there, that means you need to close.
Yeah.
Because if there's a gap here, he can do that. Exactly. So when you go here, close. Remember, straight punch is sticking and closing, right? Spin, punch. All right? So I'll let you do this on me then. So, boom. Drop it, and then just drop it down. Okay, grab up by the tricep, like right up here if you can, okay? Boom. My mistake. You got it. That's right. It's good. Keep going from there. Because I got hit. Boom. Same thing happened. Bang, bang. Because the phone was ringing. I didn't answer it. So I got disconnected. Okay. That's cool. That don't, you know, you didn't do anything wrong. I did. But I caught it. You caught it. That's good. Because now, right. So you try to finish everything off with multiple straight punches or multiple palm strikes, multiple strikes, period. Right? So once you finish, you know, the first one's good again. You hear and you roll to the back fist. Bang! So the back fist gets in. Same thing happens. So he gets into the back fist. That happens. He drops across and boom, punch, and punch. 4 or 5 straight punches after this. All right? So a couple more times, then let's keep it. Bang. That's what he had to say. Good. So when you drop here, so okay, so here, I didn't do it, so you get the back fist. You still reach across. Yeah, right, yeah, right. Well, bang, yeah. So both my arms get trapped in here, right? Remember, because if you leave that gap, you didn't, I'm saying. Remind me. If you leave that gap, you can, like I showed you, right?
That seems like that's where the elbow forward energy works too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, because you got everything focused on that center and keeping this guy pinned and trapped. But this was a split second. Remember Jim's definition of trapping, just getting the guy's hands out of the way so you can hit it, right? So we're here, right? You roll to the back fist. So my hands in the way, you can't hit me. Hands out of the way, now you can hit me. All right? All right, kid. So we're slowly first. You roll to the back fist. Bang. Here. Boom, 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 boom. Spin me a little bit more, but yeah, that's it. Good. I just did something because your foot was going that way. Oh. Bang, 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 bang. Okay.
Is there any real foot movement in that or not?
Yeah, yeah.
So am I stepping in or?
Yeah, when you close, I'll do the technique here, right? I'm here, right? He's doing this, right? So,
Gotcha.
yeah, I close, I took his balance. I'm spinning, bang, still on his balance.
Okay.
Right? So, I don't want to fall.
I got you. I got you. 69 years old.
Thank you, thank you. Good. So when you spin the person, right, you go ahead and do the bang, drop your hand, turn me, and punch at the same time. Bang, boom. So there's no question I'm not fighting you anymore. I'm at the camera.
Okay.
All right? So my weapons are definitely turned away from you, and I can't do anything about it, right? And then I got hit, bang, 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 a couple of times on the side of the head, okay? I want you to do it this time, but I want you to do it with a palm strike on the side of the head, okay?
Oh,
So I say, yeah, right, exactly. Now why did I say palm strike to the side of the head? If you're here, look at that area you're covering. This is a possible effect of that too, the thumb and the F. All right? So, if you think the person is stronger than you, or you want to end this as quickly as possible, you know, or you think you might damage your hand or something like that, then palm strike. And accidentally thumb in the eye, accidental finger in the eye. This was not, you know, let's meet for lunch, have a cup of coffee, right? He's trying to keep you from going home,
right.
and you're trying to go home. All right? So that's a possibility.
Nope.
Oh.
I missed it.
Right. Right. So, right. So when you spin the person,
You spin it or me spin it?
okay, so here. Okay, I try not to, I know this is the first time you guys have done it like this, but I'm watching this, right? Because you could shoot toward my body, right? All right, but we'll go back, right? So you answer the phone, boom. Now I'm dropping down here, I'm trying to keep pressure here going forward, down and in, get to this. Not here, right? Here.
Right.
So now I'm doing that. Right, and at the same time, spin and hit. Boom, boom. Or spin and hit with the palm, right? Boom. He's here, boom, bang, bang. Right? And when I'm hitting, I'm using the full palm from like the ear down to the jaw. Because it's it. A knockout occurs anywhere, can occur anywhere on the side of the face. On the side of the face. You can affect the chin too, but I'd rather see you use a chin jab, all the fingers to the eyes, and that, or the oh shit block, you know, finger jab, UG to the eye.
Like in classical, in
Once on the
first
inverted,
form,
right,
when you're coming with the palm strike, it's like to the side at the chin, so you're kind of hitting both.
right. So that's why, like, okay, you'll see in the form, you'll see a vertical palm, and you see a side palm, right? but that side palm could also represent the edge. It could represent the palm. It could represent the thumb and the apple.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're doing a vertical palm, right? If you're doing the second part, side palm, you see? Because if that's hitting me here, so you got the palm strike, or you got the edge of the hand to the neck, to the carotid artery, right? Or you got the thumb to the apple.
Well, and that's in second form too.
Right, right. So, this is incidentals in the system, right? So that's where you see that blend of classic and non-classical, right? So in the Wong Chung Young, I'm not an instructor of Wong Chung Young, but Bruce learned from Wong, predominantly from Wong, even though he trained to get mine. Wong was the guy who was teaching him for the period of time before he left, over a year, I believe, before he left for Seattle, right? And then once he got to Seattle, or actually Oakland, was where Fook Young met him. Fook, who was a opera partner of Bruce's father, and Bruce's father asked Fook to kind of be his sort of guardian and help him get settled in. Fook was a martial arts master in several styles, but Red Bull Wing Chun being one of them. So those two influences meant a lot for that Seattle period. Because Fook was a small guy. When I say this, he was a small guy, thin guy. He's smaller than Bruce. Bruce was only 5'7", 132 pounds at his heaviest. And Fook was smaller than that. All right? And from the stories I've told about Fook from Jesse and Leroy Garcia and Steve Smith, he's not the type of guy you want to win. A lot of those guys these are not people that you want to meet. Most people who walk around and we'll do this while I'm talking, do this type of things, right? So when you roll to the back fist, boom, see, you got the back. So you roll to get the back fist, now you still drop down across the body, right? See how both arms are trapped? Now you spin and punch, bang, 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 bang. Most people who walk around like that, yeah, they may be dangerous, but they're not the people you want to look out for. The guy that you want to look out for is the guy who doesn't look like he is, and he is, all right? So these are the people that just blend in, and they're not trying to, so in other words, you don't know who's who and what's what. But if you have to be in a situation where you got to defend yourself, get out of it, right? Because also you don't know if they're carrying something. Right.
You seen the self-defense games, the self-defense championship?
No.
It was crazy.
I've seen a couple of things on YouTube where there's people that try different scenarios.
Yeah, it was MMA guys and a former, I don't know if he was an actual Shaolin monk, but that's where he trained.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a karate expert and all these different guys, but it was one of the scenarios is like they're on a moving bus.
Yeah.
And they had, one of them was a knife attack, so they had a dull knife that has paint in it.
Right.
And a full, their clothes are like a full bodysuit that shows all the organs and everything.
Right.
So can you defend against a knife without getting fatal cuts? And most guys could survive like 1 out of 5 rounds.
Mm.
One guy who won, he survived 3 out of 5 of the rounds.
Mm.
But like the knife was more dangerous to them than the gun was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fairman said.
They had a bar fight 1, 2. It was like sugar glass and stuff. Anything goes.
Right. So Fairman said that the knife is even a trained expert can have a hard time with that. The Filipinos, Indonesians, Malaysians, Asians fought with bladed weapons, right? Most people fought with bladed weapons, right? Other than sticks, right? But the blade is scary because you're gonna get cut or you're gonna get stabbed, right? And a bladed weapon that you can't see is even worse. Hang on 1 second, maybe the stuff the Filipino martial
My
arts.
alarm's about to go off.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna leave it 1.
Oh, okay. All right, so I guess we're gonna cut it. So we show this real quick. So Kiev has a knife, I have a knife, right? So yeah, this is a 50-50 deal, right? He could attack me. I shouldn't be here in front of it, but I wanted to cut. You notice I cut him, boom, cut once, cut twice, and then I came in here. All right? But you don't, Kiev has a knife, he doesn't know I have a knife. That's how it usually happens. Right. You don't know they have a knife, right? And they're not waiting for you, okay, draw.
Right.
It ain't happening like that. It's just coming in. You know, if he can get close to you, if he can touch you, here's what Jesse would say. Okay, if a guy, let me put the knife down for a second. Okay, so if we're here. I'm gonna touch you in the chest like this. I want you to stop it. If he can do that, that's your eyes. That's the end of the fight.
Okay.
Right? Do it again. You know, come on. All right. So this stuff about I can outdraw this guy. If that were a knife,
Stab.
no. If that were a knife, I'm going. I just cut your hand, come up here, right?
Right.
And I want you to throw.
Got it.
Right? Now, if you use reverse grip, I'm hooking the knife, and I'm hooking the blade from this way. I'm gonna stab across again that way.
Got it.
All right. So there's again, it's like what we just did with this rope, and I just did that with the knife. I'm here, hooked. Here, grab the knife. I'll show you. So there's several ways to hold it, but I use one of the ways I use the reverse grip. So I went this way, your hand came up, right? So I cut this way. I cut this way. This is happening. At the same time, I'm blocking this. Now I'm turning my knife, and I'm cutting here too. I'm here, and I'm down the back. I mean, ice pick on the way out. That's the type of stuff that happens. So that's why I say, the guy, Jesse said this. I'm quoting Jesse, and hey, I live by it too, right? Guy says he's gonna kick your ass, take him at his word, take him out, right? You can say, hey, I thought you said later, but later in the beginning, right now, you gotta take him at his word. All right? All right. Any questions today?
I'm good.
All right, okay. All right, man. You're welcome. Ben, you good too?
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. No. I know you were doing. You told me you said you're good. I'll do this today, man. So yeah, sometimes we'll go over the nice stuff. Joey, I think that's about it.
All right. You want to add anything else?
Nah, I don't want anything. You got any questions or anything about stuff I touched on?
I didn't get any questions.
You didn't get any questions today?
Not today.
Oh, I was that clear, or they were that bored?
No, you were clear. I was watching everything you're doing, so it's amazing.
All right. I touched on a few things, but again, I try and make sure I'm sticking to the course.